What's going on YouTube? Today we will be making a cast for sinkers and lures. Let's get to it and make our own sinkers. Okay, so basically what we're going to use today is we're going to use some scrap pallet wood and some body filler to make a cast that will be efficient, that you can use over and over and over and over again. Okay, so basically what I did is I took out some of the nails off camera because it's a tedious job. I left these ones in, I'll just cut it off and let that be that. I marked some lines here 12 centimeters apart. That will be the top and the bottom of my mold, and yeah, like I said, it's 12 centimeters, 120 millimeters. I'll cut it off. I've got some egg sinkers here today that I'm gonna use as templates because I want to make exactly the same lures as these, not lures, sinkers. So yes, I will be using these sinkers as a reference to what I'm going to be making. I will melt my old pyramid sinkers. You see, there's no eye for me to thread line through it anymore. I could always just use an eye hook and screw it in there and reuse it like that, but I'm going to be melting some of these suckers and make some of them. So for the people fishing in a fresh water that wants to put on a millie ball, you could also do your own mushroom sinkers. This one also took quite a beating. The hole is closed in the one side or in the middle somewhere. I remember I couldn't thread my line through it anymore, so I will be melting some of these ones as well to make these. So the thing that I need to do now is I need to build a fence on the side, a little more than halfway of your sinker, because you need some meat at the bottom and meat on the top. Okay, so here's an update for you guys. I went ahead and cut some angle iron. I'm gonna use a small stepper drill bit, put some holes in this, here, there, and there, and then okay, so I drilled my holes. I'm gonna put a star screw in using a Phillips or a star screwdriver. Let's speed this up a little bit. Cut these corners out, screw them in. I made a small little gap there for the rod to lie in there and there. Okay guys, so I've done a little bit of preparation work. So basically what I need to do now is I need to lube my sinkers with some lubrication oil, engine oil, Vaseline, petroleum jelly, whatever you want to use. One, two, three. And now for the pouring spouts. And remember guys, you can always come afterwards and clean it up. You can make your pouring spouts bigger and smaller as you wish after everything is cured. Okay, I failed to mention, before you make the other half, you must also put some oil or lubrication, petroleum jelly, whatever you have, on this body filler surface here. So the body filler on top of body filler won't stick to one another, so it can just peel right off. Okay, so basically here I'm coming back now with my oily rag, and I'm just making sure that all of my surfaces here is covered with oil. It's quite important to lube it good, make sure you get all the corners. Squeeze it down into the other one. Make sure you get a good and proper set on it. Get your mold square as possible if you can. And then you just leave it for a couple of minutes. All this junk here will clean up real good. Okay guys, it's been a minute, like literally been a minute since I've done this thing, and it looks like I didn't get it all the way square like I would want it to be square. I'm a bit out of square, but this thing's just come off like easy. See, it's still not dry properly, so this is the easy way to get it off while it's still wet. I hope, like I'm not in square, I hope it doesn't affect the efficiency of my mold. Okay guys, the time I opened up this mold, that footage got lost. I'm trying to get it back, but I don't think I'll be lucky with that. So this is basically what the mold looks like inside. So I think what I'll do is I'll demonstrate to you guys how I'm gonna cast some sinkers. I've got some old sinkers here in this bucket here. Get some better light on that. Some pyramid sinkers and mushroom sinkers and egg sinkers and stuff. So I will light them up, melt them quickly, and show you guys what my end result is. This thing is supposed to mesh together quite good. Now let me put this thing in a vise just to hold it in place for me. Oh yeah, and I was opening up this pouring spout. So yeah, that footage of unveiling and everything, all that footage is missing. Let me put you guys in a way you can see all the action happening. I'll give that a second to cool down. It won't take long. Lead actually sets instantly. Let's see. Oh mama, just look at that. Yeah. One decent looking egg sinker there. The hole is nice in the middle. Here's another one. It's got a small hole there at the bottom. It's alright, we'll melt it again and make another new baby from it. Put this one back in the melting tray.